I think I maybe thought Jane Goodall was somebody different. I mean, I don't know where the hell I am. I'm gonna go there real quick. And then I'm gonna go north to the bazaar. Okay. So we're going towards... Yeah, it's... The thing about being, like, a morally just person, like, trying to be... Yeah, exactly. Like, the thing about trying to be a morally ethical person is... Did you watch The Good Place? The show? You haven't? Okay. That whole show's premise is that... So, I think it's one of the best television shows ever made. My wife does not agree. I think... So, the whole premise of that show is basically... It is impossible to be a wholly morally ethical person as the world is set up today. You can do your best. You can try to stay as kind of on the right side as possible, but it's kind of that whole thing, right? Like, for everybody who doesn't want to... Yeah, actually, yeah, absolutely. That is a very true statement. Because you don't know what you're doing. Like, the thing is if you are not aware, so the whole thing is, like, there's no ethical consumption under capitalism, right? There just isn't, because even if you try as you might, there will always be a Nestle corporation that owns 90% of the things that we use. Sorry to keep everybody waiting. But I'm here now, and we're going to wipe all the Gibdos out at once. Follow me. Link, don't let me down. So, like, when Hogwarts Legacy was coming out, I was like, I'm not playing that fucking game, and I don't want anybody I know to play that game. And it's kind of disingenuous, right? There's nothing I can really do to stop that platform, as much as I hate that she has that platform. And that's kind of the whole deal. These monsters stand no chance. I am aware of Mercury Stardust, but I'm pretty sure that my wife is like a huge fan. Is that the trans handyman, or is that a different one? Okay. And I am aware of who that is. Yeah, my wife loves her. I'll have to... I think she probably showed me that video. Swarm of Gibdos seem to be coming from there. I heard Mercury from the other room. Pango was speaking about a TikTok she did about J.K. Rowling. Yep. That was kind of a lot of people. I have a very close friend that was like, I'm not going to tell you not to do it, but I'm going to feel less safe around you.
Holding the line until we were able to get here. Now that we know the Gibdos are susceptible to lightning, this gives us a major advantage. Huh. Is that Zelda?
Nope. I don't think it is. Yeah, it's kind of one of those things where... And you know what that sucks, too? I saw this other thing about, like, they're making that show. It's like a 10-year-long show that they want to make. Where they reboot it because, I mean, all of the actors who were in the originals are like, fuck you.
Town is in danger.
So...
Zelda, wait!
But those kids are gonna get fucking destroyed, and I feel really bad for like these 12-year-olds that are gonna get cast in this show.
And if more Gibdos are hiding in the storm, Ulyara, we need to get back now. Link, we're going on ahead. I'll meet you in town.
Okay, I'll be there. Yeah. Like, I don't hold, you know, it's one of those things, like, it's a really, yup. There is no good way of dealing with it at this point. The thing is like, I'm not, like, full disclosure, I was a huge Harry Potter fan growing up. I loved it. And I did up until pretty recently, and I was just like, there was like a certain point where it's just like, all right, I can't do it anymore. And I don't begrudge people, and I don't think people are hateful because they do still engage with it. I don't, you know, there was a time early on where I thought, well, it's not that hard, just give it up. And it is. It is tough. Even the people that are, you know, LGBT, they grew up with that thing, and that thing, was important to their, it made them feel safe. You know, it doesn't anymore, but it did at one point make them feel safe, and I hate that that was taken away from them. I think that's what I hate more than anything, is that this thing that I did love so much was taken away from me by kind of like a real was taken away from them, this like thing that was really important and made them feel safe and made them help them understand their, because I mean, let's be honest, this is the fucking kid lived under a lived in a closet. The kid lived in a fucking closet under the stairs. I don't know if you can come up with a more, like, a bigger allegorical statement about, like, modern day LGBTQ situation, right? Like, it's fucking weird. Oh, yeah, you can't, I mean, you can't. Anybody who's trying to do that is fucking being disingenuous. Right, they can say it. It's not true, and everybody knows it isn't true. I get what you're saying, though. Sled. Right, I think that they don't, like, look, people don't want to give up a thing that they love. It's kind of like millennial 101, right? Is we love our nostalgia. It's really important to us. Oh, I have the... Hey, I wonder why this doesn't work. Is it because the fan's on backwards? Well, I want to go forward. Oof. Doesn't control very well. At all. Doesn't control. Do I have this thing? This isn't backwards, is it? No, it just controls like crap. Okay, that's fine. Oh, it's actually kind of fun. Well, that's the thing, is like that she's given so much credit as this like incredible world builder, and she isn't. Most of it is stolen. Most of it is normal fantasy stuff that could be found anywhere else. And I would say that, you know, like I'm not a huge Tolkien fan. I know that a lot of people love Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. I get it. It's not my thing. I like the movies enough, but I wasn't a huge fan of the books. But that's world building. He wrote languages. He like built that world and then populated that world. She didn't really build a world. She like built England, but that place already exists. So I don't know. It's kind of like she gets a lot of credit for things that aren't true. I'll take this. Can I have it? Right. Gerudo Town. Secret shop is located behind that store. And now that I think about it, Vo aren't allowed in Gerudo Town. Forget I said anything. Indigenous magic. I didn't... Is it bad? I don't... So, that I'm not fully aware of. I know the goblin thing. Like 1,000%. What is this? Young man, please, have you seen a fellow with a scruffy beard around here? Sorry, that was rather abrupt. With a caravan squad, a merchant group hoping to trade in Gerudo Town, our friend Ponthos has disappeared. When Karakar Bazaar was attacked by monsters, we all ran, taking refuge in the inn. Thought Ponthos was with us the whole time, but when we finally caught our breath, he was nowhere to be found.
Aww.
She basically sounded very, very British. Between the stormy sands and the rush of people, everything was chaotic blur. I could barely see a thing. But I think I caught a glimpse of Ponthos running out towards the west entrance. Oh, I forgot. I didn't remember that at all, but that's fucking gross. If we get lost in the desert, our squad's rule. That's such bonkers bullshit. My cousin has like, yeah, very. My cousin has a like an undergrad degree in like indigenous studies. Actually, I don't think he has a degree. I think he just did a bunch of indigenous studies classes because it was really interesting to him. And we are worse at everything they were good at. There's a reason why we have so many forest fires, and it's because we stopped doing what they were doing with the forests. Like, legitimately. The chances of finding him would be low enough without the stand shroud, but with it, please be okay, Ponthos. Yeah, so I got a lot of... exactly. But like even small things like I guess not small things, but even like forest fires. There's like we have bad forest fires now as a direct result of not taking care of the forests and the way, and they had ways of doing, the indigenous peoples of this area, of these like of the states, like were taking care of all that stuff. They just did it on their own, like you know, before we came and fucking ruined everything. But there are a bunch of other things, and he's much smarter about it, like much more intelligent and well versed than I am. But I just know that that to be the case, that like and there's also like ancient. I don't remember which civilization it is, but one of the ancient Latin civilizations, probably not Latin, but one of the ancient like Hispanic civilizations, had sewers and stuff. Book series that presents an alternate histories. I wonder if it's good. I wonder, probably really interesting. And by probably I mean it is. I have a feeling. Look, Link. But they had like sewers and aqueducts and all this other stuff. But I haven't read it yet. There's a Gibdo hive, just like the one that appeared near the Caracaras of Ar. Both the hive and those tornadoes were reported to have shown up at the same time, too. But it's not the only the one hive. There are 3 to deal with, each just outside the town gates. I don't need a clairvoyant sand seal to know a massive Gibdo attack is incoming. Right now, those hives are durable and nearly impervious to attack, but when they open and begin releasing Gibdos, they're invulnerable. The Gibdos won't wait outside our walls forever, so when they launch their attack, that's our chance to strike. Okay. Huh?
Come.
Okay. Come. But we're going to the sand temple. Or no, probably not sand. What am I, an idiot? You heard it, didn't you? I don't know what temple this is, because I've done fire, wind, and water. Earth? I haven't. I'm a dummy. I don't read a lot of like actual books. I wish I did. I wish I had more time. Is it calling out to us? Mm-hmm. Also, reading for me is really fucking difficult. For me to like get it in my stupid head. I'm talking down about myself a lot for no reason. But in order for me to read, everything has to be completely silent. I can't, no sound, because I'll immediately like, what's that over there? And I have to be super engrossed in the thing. Like, reading for me has always been really, really tough. Lady Riju, Link, is something the matter? I thought it's nothing. Link, for now, we should focus on protecting Gerudo Town from the enemies at our gate. We must prepare for battle. Yeah, I have a really hard time reading books. I'm sure I'd be better at, like with, Rose when I read one of her books in a month. Oh, okay, so yeah, we're similar. Well, that's why I have this, like, that stack is just single issue comics that I have to get through, and I have more in another book. I haven't ever tried to use audiobooks. I need to. Bert, my wife, got way into them. That's how, like, she's read a bunch of stuff that way. And she uses the library apps, and they work really well. So that might be a thing to do. But I mean, you know, I spend a lot of time doing other stuff, unfortunately. I'd have to try it out. It'd probably be a lot like podcasts, though. And I listen to a shitload of podcasts. The whole Wings of Fire series, which my kids got into. Okay, how long is the Wings of Fire series? Sandshroud, the sudden appearance of the Gibdos and their hives. Strange events keep happening one after another. And we saw Zelda near Caracara Bazaar, but she hasn't been seen anywhere near Gerudo Town. Several. There's something bigger going on, but for now we need to focus on the problem at hand and prepare to fight. Link, I need your help again. Speak with Balaria and the soldiers. Balara? And the soldiers, and help us organize our defenses. Young adult is really good. Nice. You have any questions about preparing? What's the plan? Nice. Yeah, she got really into the Sarah J. Maas books. The Oktar series or whatever it's called. And she needs she's trying to read Throne of Glass, but I guess they're all checked out because everybody's through Oktar and now they're into Throne of Glass. Talk to Captain Teak in the yard. Work with her to decide how best to deploy our forces. Pada is in the courtyard. She's in charge of materials we have on hand. We can reinforce our defenses with. If you need anything, you should talk to her.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
What's over here? Okay. Can I just have this stuff? Oh, hell yeah. Okay, so they don't like elemental damage. That makes sense. Out of respect for ingenious people, some of our work reflected it. Okay, cool. That's always the thing too, is like I was talking to, when I talked to him, finding, was an anthropologist? Okay. Finding, books, finding characters that were specifically indigenous and like treated and well treated was hard to find. But there's a bunch of really cool stories that he found specifically that were very thoughtful when it came to the indigenous people and like their stories. So what is this? Cool.
Yup. Ah.
I've been gathering materials that I think might be useful in battle. Feel free to take anything you need from here. Also, I'm confident that I can build a barricade in any gate. Would that help? Let's talk barricades.
Oh.
3 gates from the palace. The north gate is ahead. The west gate is left, and the east gate is right. Got an idea for a barricade. I'll use iron barrels and wood to block the path. Which gate should I set it up at? North?
Ah.
Okay, the barricade has been set up at the north gate. That should slow down any enemies that attack that position. I don't know why I did it that way, but whatever. But it is interesting to... Why would I want a wooden stick? Ooh. Drop. Pick up. Okay. And then what do we have for... Ooh. Up. And then... Fusion. Ooh. Well then. Really want that. Actually, I do want that. Okay, so I've gotten all that stuff. Cool. Cool. There we go up. This is gonna be a whole fucking thing, I have a feeling. Let's go over here. You got a cannon? Fuck yeah. Okay. Talk to our friend here.
Ah.
Hives of monsters have appeared outside the town walls. It won't be long before we'll need to deal with this threat. How should we deploy our forces? Further out lightly, cover all the gates, or maybe concentrate force to protect weakened positions. The spear troops. East gate.
Oh. Ah.
The sword troops.
Oh.
West gate.
Ah.
And what do I do with the cannon?
Oh.
Where should I? So the cannon. Super agree. So that was my thing about Horizon. I loved that everybody in Horizon was built like all of the body diversity in Horizon was wild. I was super stoked on it the whole time I was playing that. On top of just like flat diversity. Hold this position.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, this is a Japanese game. Okay.
Ah.
Nope.
Ah.
They are. We can only ask for so much, Pango. We're getting there. We're freaking getting there. One day. One day we will be there. I believe it. Link. I don't know. I'm curious about the voice we heard earlier, but... Okay. I like how they just flop out. Situation report. Large number of Gibdos are attacking the town. Or anything else, we need to deal with this. Okay. The north gate, we should be okay on for a second, I think. Balera, they have the town surrounded. Stay strong. Threat is also an opportunity. Fight well and we can wipe them out in one battle. Hives and all. I also like how badass Riju is. Prepare yourself for battle. Let's show them the true power of the Garuda.
Oh.
Everyone. Protect our chief, protect our town.
Monsters have appeared outside town. Shore up the defenses at the gate. Enemies have emerged from the hive at the east gate. Stop them.
Am I going the right way?
Enemies are pouring out of the hive near the north gate too. Take them out.
I want to take out this thing if I can. Oh, it's not going to let me. I got to do all the gates first.
Enemies from the hive near the west gate. Let's hit it with lightning.
Coming.
Enemies have been spotted inside town. Did they break through the gates? Flying enemies from the hive at the east gate. They're heading straight for us. Flying enemies from the hive at the north gate too. Don't let them overrun us.
Well, I need a picture of
Enemies are
that
nearing
one.
the center of town.
Moth Gildo. Hate that.
Yes! That hive is out of action.
Oh, the hive's dead?
Flying
Sweet.
enemies from the West Gate hive. Time for a lightning strike or two.
Gotta get to
Every
pictures.
enemy you see, we're the last line of defense.
They take out all of our friends out here or something? How'd they get through?
All right, another hive down.
Okay. Sweet. Oh, I get it. Okay. Riju is under attack. How dare you? Wow. And she's not under a little bit of attack either. Okay. Well.
That's the last of the hives. All we have to do now is clear out the rest of the Gibdo.
Do we do it? Oh. There's one left. What? How dare you? Woo! That was the thing that bummed me out about Wonder Woman 2.
Oh?
The Amazon scenes were kind of shitty. Or not Amazon. The I can never remember how to say that stupid name. The Themyscira? Link, I am incredibly grateful for your help in the battle. On behalf of all the Gerudo, thank you. I suspect the Gibdo threat will calm down a bit now that we've wiped out the hives that surround town. I noticed that the hives crumbled into sand when we destroyed them. I wonder if the Gibdo have some kind of connection to the sand. Or maybe they're connected to the sand shroud. Did they make it? Did it summon them? Then there's that voice that you and I both heard. A voice enlightening. This reminds me of something. Like there's something you should see. Come down to the mural in the underground shelter. Will do. Okay. Can you open the door?
Oh.
Glad you're all right. It would have been unacceptable for an important guest of Lady Riju, even a vote. You may pass through here, get some rest and recover after such a fierce battle. Okay. I think I have 8. So I can get 2. I can get a heart and a stamina. Yay. Heart. Diddly-doo. Alright. I have to go look at a mural. Oh, Link, you came. Look at the mural on this wall. Okay. It is thought to have been painted by ancestors of the Gerudo. It appears that when they created it, they were also using the shelter to hide. Perhaps the Gerudo of the distant past were also beset by some great disaster. Yep, like their shitty leader. Anyway, the writing on the mural says, standing back to back with the throne, witness red pillars across a vast sea. Unite the pillars in light to reveal the lightning stone and open the way. You can hear my voice come to me, I await you. Mysterious voice that spoke to us. Its words reminded me of this mural. This image must represent a location of some kind, and the engraved words are a riddle to discovering its location. It's the only explanation that makes sense. Okay. Well, yeah, but where are the red pillars? Okay. This is a really dumb thing to do, but... Okay, cool. I found the thing. I hear you took a part in the effort to... Yep. It's over yet? There's been a new training regimen. Starts clear... Training regimen? Only heard about it secondhand, but the guards have been training hard to improve their desert mobility. You see, some time ago, right when I'm chief, Gerudo Town faced a major crisis, and it was resolved. Swore that our military forces would be prepared for any new threats that came along. Unfortunately, that was a tougher task than anyone thought. Luckily, Lady Rizu's close friend Princess Zelda came to visit. The princess suggested that the Gerudo learn to be more in touch with the desert itself. This inspired Lady Rizu, and she proposed a new training regimen. At least that's what I heard. If you want, you can go chat with Sudri. She should be up in the barricade. Barracks. Okay. Sava. Here you go. It's on the other side of that wall. 7 heroines protect the Gerudo with the powers of heart, skill, fortitude, wisdom, flight, mobility, and compassion. Yes, the legend is well known, but it had never been verified. Until I came along, that is, I did it. I'm curious about what might be written on this. Oh, you don't appear to have any new pictures. Only 3 left. Okay. I'm sure they're in here, too. A man? What does this ladder go to? Oh yeah, I stole all this stuff already. Ah, you're the Vo I saw when I was exploring. Ça va. You want to see the secret map too, Vo person? It shows the store where Mommy works. Mommy's job is a secret. That's why this is a secret map. Let's see. There's the fruit store and there's the jewel store. What was this moon part again? Okay. Wait. Fruit, jewel, mushrooms, in. So it's like... He's gone. You must be that man, I mean Vo, that everyone is talking about. It's so unusual to see a man here. So you really need special permission? All the same, you should still be on your best behavior. You wouldn't want to end up thrown up in that, thrown out or in jail. Okay. Like what happened to that guy over there. But I don't think you have anything to worry about as long as you behave. Anyway, this is important. Since you've been allowed in town, you've absolutely have to try the spa plan at Hotel Oasis. The owner of the place, Roma, has a special technique that is all the rage. Originally, I was just another customer coming here to relax, but I got hooked. Now I work there as an assistant. The spa plan that Olu offers is reasonably priced and a good option too. But well, just keep in mind that it's discounted for a reason. I don't think the results are guaranteed. Okay. Where did the owner? Oh, you're the chief's guest. So this is about his ears look to be about the circumference of his head and neck. Interesting. Oh, I'm sorry. The first vow I've ever seen. I got a little carried away figuring out your measurements. Why was I doing it? Because I make accessories, and the key to any good accessories is the perfect fit. My name's Kara. I haven't had a lot of opportunities to make accessories for Vo, so if you give me the chance, I'll put everything I've got into making something really great for you. The shop owners were here. She probably could have made you all sorts of things, but she went out to look for potential adornments and hasn't come back since. She was in such high spirits, too, gushing about all the treasures she'd found around the Toruma Dunes. Dangerous place, though. Maduga territory. I hope she didn't run into trouble. Missing owner. Anyway, did you need something? Owner may not hear it, but I'll do what I can. Buy it from me. Oh. Buy my rocks. Pretty stingy about money in this game. And things cost so much. I guess the whole thing is I could have used the dupe glitch, but I didn't. So here we are. Alright. Bye. Oh, gives me extra damage, extra defense. Okay. It is. Some hidden store somewhere. Huh? Wait. Wait. Can I have that? Yes. Nope. Okay, but like, whatever. What am I doing? I'm looking for red pillars in here. Oh, this is the bar.
Ah.
Okay, I am here. There are those things. Where does that go? Into water. Oh, there's a... I have that? It's you, at long last. You, the Vo reading this letter, are the Vo I was fated to meet, and I am the Vi you were destined for. You must hurry and rescue me. I am locked away from the outside world. Do not worry, though. I will send all of my love to you until you come and find me. Stay safe, and know we will meet soon is our destiny. What? What did I just stumble upon? I think this happened in Breath of the Wild, too. Ancient Stalker. That's terrifying. What's here? What's this? What are you? Where does this go? Okay. Hmm. Okay, fine. Oh my god. It was a little close there. I get it. Oh, what'd you find out? When's that happening? What is it? Many questions. All of them. More food again. Okay, why that? Lakaya aged through blood. Is it, what's the gimmick, if there is one? What was the point of this? A Motorvania? So like a car Metroidvania? You're sending a lot of... Caddy mom on a motorcycle. Got it. Okay. Sounds interesting. Wait. Wait a second. This was the beginning. What do you think you're... And there's like a lot of these bottles. Okay. Okay, so I went that way. Now I go this way. And is this just a dead end? Like, where are you sending these bottles? Nowhere. You're literally sending it to a Korok? Bye. Sounds good to me. I already got this core. That does sound really cool. Gibdo wings. Okay. I'm not fully like, I guess that was just like I fell down a well. Do I have to talk to you again to open this damn door? God, that's frustrating.
Oh.
Uh-huh, just open the door. I haven't heard of Planet of Lana. Back to back with the throne. Witness red pillars across a vast sea. Unite the pillars in light to reveal the lightning stone and open the way. When is it? It hurts me that I don't have it yet. Uh-oh. What's the, was it on Steam? What's it on? 3 pillars and a red light. This? Okay. Is it expensive? Okay, so this is like the ruins area. That's fair. Yeah. The backlog gets deep very quickly. Valley of Silent Statue. Yeah, no, I get that.